What you talking about, Willis?
It's FightMike!
And we rolling. First episode of What You Talking About, Willis, and your boy FightMike. I'm here with the man Big Pretty right here. Just got done training, wearing that cool ass shirt. I want to get me one. Where can I get one of those? First off, where can I get one?
I'll send you one. And you go get it at Big Pretty at hey, what the fuck? I forgot my damn website. I think it's BigPretty.net. There you go.
All right, we'll figure it out, and then I'll put it under the video so everyone watching.
Yeah.
No, for reals, I like that. Did you design it?
Yeah, actually, it's just my signature. That's it. So,
hey, you better watch nobody tries to forge your signature, bro.
You feel me, bro? That's mine.
Hey, but you'll beat their ass, so you ain't worry about that.
Hey.
Now let's get into this fight talk, man, at UFC 247. Everybody knows what happened.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask you, from the fighter's view, who do you think Gaethje should be fighting next, man? You think that he should get Khabib, or what do you think?
Hey, I think I should. I'm sorry. I think I should turn it sideways. Huh?
Yeah, turn it sideways. It's all good.
We might have to start over, bro. You know.
No, it's all good. Just do it like this.
And you can edit that out, right?
I say we do it like this, bro. It's just real. We're real. We were real. I like it.
But so, what was your question one more time?
Gaethje, man. Do you think he should fight Khabib next, or what do you think?
You know, he has that the interim title, so I mean, you have to give it to him, and that makes the most sense. And Gaethje he's looking unbeatable. And, you know, it's really interesting. You know, he looks unbeatable at this moment, going against somebody that is unbeaten. You know, so I think that fight makes the most sense at this moment. And I think that because we have to talk about Conor, especially in this weight class. I think that Conor, what makes the most sense for Conor is a guy like either a rematch with Dustin, because Dustin just come off the title. So, you know, that can be an automatic title eliminator, and we get that division rolling. Or you put him up against Tony Ferguson. Or you put Tony Ferguson against Dustin. You know, that's the only thing that makes sense.
Ferguson against Dustin, that'd be a good one, man.
That'd be a great fight. But I just think that in this situation, I think that Dustin gets skipped over. I think that he gets skipped over for what makes more sense. And now that Ferguson has showed chinks in his armor, he's really tough. But, you know, he has technique, but he's really reckless. I think that a guy who, you know, shoots down the line and is very, very technical, like Conor McGregor, he's seeing the openings now. So I think now Conor's a smart guy, you know, so I think that this is the opportunity for Conor to fight Ferguson.
Have you seen his tweets, bro, this past couple of days, Conor's?
No, I really have paying attention. What is he talking about?
Oh, man. He's going hard on Khabib, of course. He's just going like I'll just say it. I'm not trying to clown, obviously. He showed the picture of Khabib in the bathtub, taking a bath with his teammates, and then he's making fun of him.
Yeah. Hey, it is a little suspect. I will say that. It's a little suspect, but that's their culture.
Yeah,
you know? So, you know, it's a little different thing, you know, because in their culture, they're a lot more family oriented, which is cool. And, you know, what we see as suspicious, you know, they do it as custom.
It's normal.
So, yeah.
No big deal.
It is weird, but you know, it's just it's their customs.
And Conor's going hard in the paint, bro.
But he has to. This is the perfect timing for him to. I mean, because in all reality, when this sport is all about money. So if you can generate money, or you have the potential to generate money, they don't give a about no rankings, nothing. You know, so in Khabib is going to make a lot more money than Khabib versus Gaethje. A lot more money, a millionfold times more money. So, you know, I can see that happening. That'll be some alternate universe stuff. Him skipping over him at this point.
Yeah.
Gaethje is active, man.
Man, you know? Them jabs, those jabs were just a jab.
Yeah.
Them things were working them, bro.
Yeah, man. Jab, man, took him to school. He took, you know, Ferguson is he's a great fighter. I'm not going to say good. You know,
Yeah.
he's a great fighter, and his gift is literally his grit. His grit is so that's what makes him great. So he had to get broken down.
Did
So,
you go
go
ahead?
ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, even though he lost to Gaethje Ferguson, do you still think, in your opinion, right now, that Tony would be a better matchup against Khabib?
100%.
Me too, bro. Me too.
Yeah, I think that you know the takedown. I think Ferguson is a guy who's crazy enough to let Khabib take him down and work off his back. Like, I can see that, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
Khabib's not going to be able to wear out Ferguson like that. You know, and the one thing I did see different in Gaethje this fight was Gaethje, he showed me more conditioning.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Yeah. He didn't
You
like
know,
get tired. He didn't get tired.
and that was his weakness before. You know, you take him in the 4th and 5th, and you break down his body. Right? And that's
good.
another thing. Ferguson didn't go to the body enough.
Takes that wind out, huh?
Takes that wind out. You know what I mean? He didn't go to the body. Ferguson, he's 30. How old is he? 37, 38, 36?
I think 36, I think. I'm not sure. Somewhere around there.
Well, he still has a good solid, while he's at that age, he has 4 or 5 fights within the next 2-3 years. So I can see him. He's only 1 fight back out of the mix. He goes, dominates somebody, he's right back in the mix.
Did you see the last time he fought, or the last time he actually lost a fight? Do you know what was happening during that time?
What happened?
The last time Ferguson lost a fight, McGregor was on welfare. Henry Cejudo had 0 professional fights.
Wow.
There's a couple other crazy things, dude. That's how long it's been, though.
And so you got to respect that, and like you have to respect that. And the fight before he got finished was a great fight. Back and forth, knockdowns. It was a great fight. So you have to. He's 1 fight, and even the fight that he's out right now, that he has to recover. Even in that fight, he's going to fight a guy who's top 3 or 4 anyway.
And then if he starches him, he's right there.
He's right there.
Yeah,
so he's not. He didn't lose that much steam.
How about when he, at that very last hit, when Gaethje hit him and he backed away and he was like shaking his head, bro? That was like disturbing, bro. That was like he was really fucked up.
Yeah, I think his shield got cracked. He's used to getting hit, laughing, smiling, and I think that Gaethje is just missing enough chromosomes where he never got discouraged. Most guys, like Khabib, has that effect too. Khabib has that effect where he discourages you because he keeps coming forward. He keeps going. He keeps. And Ferguson, in a different way, Ferguson possesses those same abilities. That's why that would have been a great fight.
Yeah, dude. Fuck. But it is what it is, right?
Ferguson should have not fought. I mean, in all reality, he had nothing to prove anymore, and he would have got the automatic title shot, and Gaethje would have been on the outside looking in and had to fight somebody else to be next in line. Ferguson had the title shot wrapped up with a pink bow on top. But, again, sometimes people rush. People are not thinking, and they just, this sport is not just about fighting. What I've learned about this sport is also about business.
Your business,
you have to be a good businessman.
It's a business, man. And I think that in just a fighting sport, that thing is the hardest to deal with. You're fighting. You want to fight somebody, right?
Yeah.
So it's so easy just to go with that strong emotion of wanting to whip somebody's ass, right? Yeah. So you don't care about the business shit. You want to let it play out.
Yeah.
It's so critical, dude.
But those businessmen, if you have that mindset, those businessmen will take advantage of you every time. Right? Those guys that sit in the office that probably have never fought a day in their life.
No.
One time, I'll tell you a story.
Yeah.
A high-level promoter, matchmaker promoter. well, I won't say what organization. I've been a part of a few organizations, so you won't be able to pin it down.
Yeah, yeah.
So, literally called a fighter a pussy. This guy has never fought a day in his life, and I heard him call a fighter a pussy.
That doesn't make any sense.
I said, huh?
That doesn't make any sense. That's the thing about it. Whenever I see that shit online, people trolling, oh, he's a pussy. Really? He gets in the ring for a living. He trains every day during the week. What are you talking about, dude?
Exactly.
That doesn't make any sense, bro. Yeah.
But that's how you know people they missing a few chromosomes themselves. You know what I mean? And that chromosome is like common sense, right? And so I feel as though, especially when it comes to this fight sport, a lot of fighting, there's usually some type of trauma. And a lot of fighters, some fighters do it because it's a sport, but you have some fighters that do it because of childhood trauma, and so they're able to really pinpoint that those triggers, and that's how they're able to control these fighters. But when you're an intellectual fighter and you do business the right way, they'll hate you. Especially the businessman, a part of it, they'll hate you because they can't control you. They want left, right, left.
Totally, man.
Right?
They want to make all the money for themselves.
Exactly. And that's why it's really, really important that, you know, and especially in organizations, that you have to have some type of representation, some type of collective representation. Like that's important. I don't know if it's a union, whatever word you want to put on it, there has to be some type of collective representation where the fighters can actually, you know, take control. Because, you know, let's say, for example, the UFC.
Yeah.
They're taking in, I mean, don't quote me, but I know it's somewhere around 90% of the profits. Yeah. And they're giving like 10% to the fighters. That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. You know,
especially in MMA, man.
Yeah.
You guys are wearing 4-ounce gloves, dude.
Exactly. And so, you know, I think that, you know, there needs to be something, and if these promotions don't want that,
yeah,
then you pay people more. Give them lifetime insurance, right? Because a lot of people, you know, and this is a reality, I'm a part of this, you know, I don't want to be shaking and stuff, man, and not have any type of insurance, no type of reinsurance. You know, it's one of those things where that's a reality. And so, you know, especially how, like getting back to Ferguson, how he fights.
Yeah, that's dangerous, right? He's put every single time.
Especially how he fights.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so, you know, he's the guy who needs it. That's it.
Damn. What about your boy, Henry Cejudo? He says he's retiring. You think he's done? Look at your face.
Come on, bro. He'll be back in 6 to 8 months to it. 6 months to a year, he's back.
He's trolling, huh?
He's trolling. Everybody is trying to do the Floyd Mayweather technique. Man. Everybody. Right? And he's cringy enough, which, you know, again, he's embraced it. So it's not, I'm talking about him because he's embraced it. Right? And so, but he's cringy enough to try to pull off something that people already pulled off.
He's cringy enough to get himself in the situation he's in right now, right?
Yeah, man, hey, he's a great fighter. You can't talk about him, well, especially when it comes to his fighting. But I mean, come on, man. That's one of the things. Absence brings. I guess when you're absent and you're in a position that he's in, people want to see you. Eventually, they want to see you. You know, yeah. What happens is that would be the greatest story ever. Yeah. If he goes, relinquishes his title, and then comes back and beats whoever the champion. I mean, come on. That'll be a 30 for 30.
He's trying to pull some GSP shit, leaves and comes back and beats thing. Yeah.
He's trying to pull it, man.
Yeah, man. What about Cruz? Who do you think he should fight next? What do you think? Another rematch with Dillashaw? Another fight with Dillashaw?
Nah, man. Dillashaw. Nah, I think Cruz, you know, he has the best job. unless they give him an automatic. I mean, because he does have the name where he can get probably, fight Peter Yan. If he really pushed it, I think that he could get that fight. Even though he just lost. I think that he has enough pull around. I mean, it'll be kind of shady, but the real fight at that weight class should be Peter Yan versus Aljamain Sterling. Whatever his name is, Sterling.
Yeah,
that should be the fight, right? No doubt about it. But when it comes to Cruz, I think Cruz should hang it up. I mean, he has nothing to prove. Nothing.
Yeah, if he's not going to fight for the title, what's the point, right?
He has nothing to prove.
That's it.
Yeah.
Shit, man. So let's talk about Big Pretty, bro. Talk about where you at these days. We haven't even told anybody where you're at. You're at AKA with DC and all those guys. What's up now?
I decided to leave AKA because of bodies, and I think that things for me were getting stale. I'm an outgoing guy, and I think that a lot of things that I stand for, I'm not saying that they had to get behind at all, but what I'm saying is, again, people want to support what I'm for, and I understand because everybody wants to be, by the book. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be, you get what I'm saying.
I do. You see all my crazy shit that I post?
Yeah, people don't want to be truthful. And anytime that you're a truthful person and you stand for something, people who stand for nothing because they cannot, they'll hate you.
They'll attack you.
And they'll attack you, right? And so in the AKA, that was kind of the thing, you know what I mean? Because I treat everybody with respect. But again, but the thing is when you don't let them disrespect you, it's all about narrative. So they label you as the bad guy. So there's a whole bunch of stuff at AKA that I just wasn't really, it's not feng shui, coming how I grew up. This is not really what I'm about, it's fake. Yeah. And so I decided to take my talents to American Top Team, and bro, I love it. The community is great. The atmosphere is awesome. My training partners, I have way more training partners. I have more people with a lot more diverse skills. I got a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy. I got a boxing guy. I got a wrestling guy. I got, Steve Mako, King Mo. I got guys who are just freaking awesome. Philippe Lins. I mean, I got a whole bunch of Klitzen, Marcelo, everybody. Hardy. I got an athletic guy. I got everybody. And so I needed this for my talents and my athletic ability. I'm a very technical fighter. I needed this to really mold who I was because I just wasn't getting the help. I was not getting the instruction, and I wasn't getting the support. And those are all things that you need to maximize your abilities in this sport.
So you're at the main academy?
Yeah, I'm in Coconut Creek. I actually live right down the street, so it's like freaking.
I gotta come visit soon, bro.
It's freaking awesome, bro. I'm like 20, literally. Right now, with all this stuff, I'm like 15 minutes away from Miami. But when it's regular, I'm about 30, 40 minutes away from Miami. So I'm like right there, bro. It's like freaking awesome. So once a week I'll sit back, smoke a cigar and look out. The tropical weather, lizards and shit running everywhere. It's freaking awesome, bro. Coconut trees, fucking coconut trees, right in the back of my house. They got fucking wild mango trees and shit, man. I ain't never seen this shit in my life.
You climbing up on the trees, pulling them down and shit, or what?
Not yet, but I think that's my next thing I'm gonna start trying to do.
Like that one dude on Bloodsport when they were showing all the training videos, that guy was bloop. You can be like him, bro. You can be like him.
Yeah,
dude.
Bro. I'm gonna try it, man, for real. But it's been an awesome move, and it's something that I think that I should have did a long time ago.
It's cheaper, right?
It's cheaper. I live basically like on a resort for the same price I was paying for rent in San Jose. It's freaking crazy. Freaking crazy, bro. So, but yeah, it's just been a blessing all the way around. Just being able to have and be around positive people. You know,
Yeah.
There's no grab ass and all kinds of other shit. You know what I mean? It's just
There's there's no touch butt.
no touch butt here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? There's none of that bi-curious shit that was going on over there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, that's funny.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
and I'm around real people. You know, I'm around real people, and I couldn't be happier, man. In all honesty, you know, and I've already started to forge great relationships with coaches. There's a plethora of coaches, man. All these coaches are fucking awesome, you know. So it's just been a blessing to say the least.
Do you see Masvidal or all those guys there?
Yeah, I just saw him today. We have the same management, so I just ran past him. He's training right now. I mean, not right now, but you know, he was training earlier. Yeah, so I got a chance to, you know, really fuck with him earlier.
We got to get him on here one day.
Yeah, man. Well, for real, I can make that happen.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, I like him. Bro. I like his style. Even though I'm originally from the 209 and he beat my boy, it's all good. I like it. I like good fighters, but people were messaging me, "Are you mad, Mike? Because you beat Nate? What are you talking about, bro? I'm not into that shit."
And I got hit up because I like one of Masvidal posts, and one of the 209 guys that's on this team hit me up. How the fuck you gonna say, you know, la, 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 la. I'm like, bro, they fought. I ain't got nothing to do
Exactly.
with it.
Exactly, bro.
They fought, bro. So, but he's a cool dude, great energy, and he's real.
Yeah,
I fuck with real people, man. You know what I mean?
I can see everyone can see that a mile away, bro. Like,
yeah,
he's just real.
It is what it is.
He's gonna tell you what it is. That's what it is.
When you're real,
yeah,
real always shows through. So does fake. So when you're real, they'll try to ostracize you out, because if you're real, if they ever gave you the same opportunity that they gave fake people, they know that you'll blow up and you'll be uncontrollable. Yeah. Right? You'll do what you do. Right? Just look at. Yeah.
Look how long it took. Look how long it took Masvidal to even get to this position.
Exactly. Think about that.
And it had nothing to do with how good of a fighter he was.
No. But when you're fake, you know, they'll put you on a pedestal because that pedestal they control. It's like their Chappelle. You know what I mean? Or like what they call it, motherfucker with the hand up your ass. You know,
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
A puppeteer.
Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't trying to be no puppet. I ain't no one's puppet.
Ain't nobody playing with my ass.
Hey, how about your hey? Hey, I'd hate to see them try, bro. Hey, I'd hate to see them even fucking try with you.
You know, some motherfuckers be like, go ahead. So you saying I can make money? You're saying that you'll pay me? Go ahead.
Hey, they're like, hey, let me put this dress on real quick. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, exactly. Put the dress on, grease themselves up. You know what I mean? And do something really stereotypical, embarrass themselves, all kinds of shit, man. I've seen it all now, and you see it all. And
I've been in Hollywood, bro. Trust me, I heard the stories.
Oh man, that shit's crazy. Have they asked you put on a dress yet, bro?
Oh man, bro, I'm gonna get all these messages for after people see this. Come on, Mike, tell us what really happened. That is hilarious, bro. No, they haven't. But the thing is, you want to know why they won't?
Why is that?
See, we're talking about being fake and real. You can't fake energy. Okay, that's one thing. You can't fake it. Especially, I'm in my 40s now, bro.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that like I automatically, instinctually pay attention to. A vibe, somebody's energy. If you're fake or real, I want to be able to tell. So to get back to me saying what I'm saying, they're never going to ask me because they can tell that I'm real.
Yeah.
People
that's like the dude. Bro. That's like the dude Terry Crews. You ever happened to him, right? How like the producer guy walked in a room and the guy grabbed his dick in front of his wife.
That's crazy shit, right? Hey, what the fuck would you would have done?
Come on, bro. Ha-cha! Right in the fucking throat.
Hey, then it's legal, right? He grabbed you.
Exactly. And grab him by the back of his shirt, take him out in a party and say, this is a, you know what, a fruitcake. He just grabbed my dick. There's a section. I'm pressing all the charges, or I'll settle out of court now for $1 million.
Hey, I'll settle all in court right now for $20. You pull some Friday shit off of him.
You know what I'm saying? You got to do something.
People have to learn their lessons.
Yeah, got to, bro.
Damn.
So
I'm with you on that, though, man. But you have any fights possibly coming up? Any talks or like anything you could say?
I mean, we don't know yet because the PFL, you know, they canceled their season.
I heard about
and I
it.
signed with the PFL because I wanted $1 million. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they were offering, you know, best stuff. So we'll see within the next probably like 2 weeks what's really going to happen or how it's going to go down. But, you know, I do want to fight for PFL because I do want that for $1 million. But I just can't afford, not just money-wise, I can't afford to really sit down and sit on the shelf for another year.
So you can try to maybe go somewhere else if you have to.
I mean, I don't know. So that's why it's really hard for me to answer that question at this moment. You know, so within the next 2 weeks, it'll be more, you know, clear and concise because it's business, but it's also, you know, I've been off for a year, man. So I can't afford another year off. You know, I have to fight, you know. And I took the year off just to get better, to grow, to study, to learn, you know what I mean? To all these things, I did it for myself because I was, you know, going, and I need that sometimes, right? To go back to the drawing boards to figure out the whys, the hows, the, you know what I'm saying? The wheres, you know. So it was really important for me to get out of AKA.
How long have you been over there in Florida again? I
got here 3 months now.
Oh, okay.
So I was really sitting back. I was investigating different gyms. I was in San Jose for the last 7 months before that. Now, about 6 months before that, I was just studying gyms, studying fighters. Who do they have? How do they have? You know, I would do that like twice a week, 3 times a week. And then I gave myself a date. And the date, you know, I came back and, you know, the place that I chose was American Top Team. Plus my management is local.
Was there anywhere else you almost went?
I almost went to Arizona. And I was really close to deciding on going to New Mexico as well.
Jackson's?
I was going to go to Arizona. Not Lions Den, but I forget. I always forget the name of that gym. The one in Arizona, the big one in Arizona. Okay. Where they have I always forget the guy's name. I always forget that name. But I was going to go to New Mexico. Then I might have went to Houston and trained with the Black Beast.
Okay.
I think that we might have had something, you know, good going. Maybe we could have set something up good. I was thinking about Houston, but then I decided, you know, I did want the team atmosphere to still where I had more than one person, so we weren't just dependent on each other, you know. So I know that every day, right now, it's crazy because Conan is a great coach. You know Conan?
Silvera?
Yeah, great coach, bro. Oh my goodness, freaking, he's a mastermind.
OG, bro. He's a UFC OG.
But he puts me in with different people all the time. You see what I'm saying? So I'll go with a guy who's really good at jiu-jitsu. And so I'll play off my back. Yeah, and I go with a guy who's really good at, you know, I'll go with Mako, who's a phenomenal wrestler. You know, I'll go with Mako, you know, and I'll go with a good striker. You know what I mean? So my game is evolving really, really quick.
Damn.
Right? I didn't have that. A lot of stuff I was doing by myself. Look where I got. A lot of stuff I was literally doing by myself, me and one of my teammates. Because we didn't have the support.
Who were you training with most of the time? Was like DC and Kane or what?
Remember, DC stopped. So in the fight game, it's supposed to be, especially when you get to that level, it's supposed to be an even exchange, right? But, you know, those guys are different. Kane and DC especially Kane, you know, he's hurt a lot, so he was never there. So I had to depend on a lot of DC, and DC, you know, the DC does DC. You know, so he's doing the commentating. He's a busy guy.
He wasn't there that much then.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, you have those two things. So I have to start making a way for myself. So I was doing a lot of training by myself, garage, you know, whatever I had to do, you know, just to make sure I was ready for fights. And to be honest with you, and realistic, you only can go so far doing that. And I went pretty
have
far.
Somebody better than you that's getting over
exactly.
Training.
You know what I mean? But it has to be consistent. You know, so that's something that I have now. I have consistency, and I have guys that, you know, give me different looks. So Alexei Olenek too. So ground game, very unorthodox. You know what I mean? So, you know, I've always got different guys who help me mold my abilities, and I help them. It's an even swap.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Shit. How about this this current event quarantine situation, bro? How is it in Florida? Because Georgia, things are starting to open up. And I get a lot of people up in my DMs and shit that are like, when I'm doing stories, where's your mask at, Mike? Wait a minute. You're going into a restaurant? What are you, stupid?
I'll put you tell them this, especially if they're a Trumper. You say, as soon as Donald Trump puts on a mask, I'll start thinking about it.
Can you imagine if that motherfucker came out to the state of the state address, what he does every day with the mask on?
Oh, people would start freaking out.
They really would.
Right? I think that's
probably why he's doing that shit for some troll shit, though.
Man, he's the king troll. Like there's no troll in history better than him.
He's pretty good at it, though.
Bro, he's a beast. He's a beast.
That's why I tell people that get really mad. Like, bro, the more you get mad like that, though, the more the more he has to work with. He's doing it on purpose.
I mean, if you do the etymology of MAGA, MAGA, it comes from the root word magus, which means charlatan, trickster, wizard.
That's Latin? Is it Latin?
Greek.
Greek.
Yeah. So
Okay.
when you actually define the word, it tells you exactly what he is. Because when you go ask a Trumper, you say, ask him this question, it confounds him every time. Name a policy that he ran on.
I like doing that to everybody who says they're so strong and they're spitting so much from their side, just to see if they even know what their side is. Does that make sense?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And they can't tell you.
I gotta be honest. I don't vote because I believe that left wing, right wing, same bird.
Bro, I'm not even lying. I was telling my girl this. We were talking about this. I feel like, okay, this side over here is being told certain things, so they have something to fight with them, but they're not being told everything. And this side, same thing, but it's all to get this.
Yeah.
But how is it that we're always seeing pictures of like Barack with like Trump smiling? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're all
they're all together. I don't want to get too deep.
Yeah.
But there's 13 main families that run everything on this planet Earth. And look up the 13 elite families. And whoever's out there listening, look it up, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Huh?
They'll just see for themselves, right?
Yeah, you go see for yourself. I mean, these same 13 families have been running things for hundreds and hundreds of years, especially the last 400. Right? So, you know, one family we know is the Rothschilds. Yeah. We know they've been running things for, solid for the last 200 years.
Right.
Solid.
That's crazy. So what else, bro? Let me tell you what happened when I went to the store the other day.
Let me know.
I know I'm saying this live for people to like rag on me. I turned 42 on Friday.
Hey, don't look it.
That's good, right? Hey, but no, but this goes to what I'm about to tell you, though. So I went to the supermarket, no mask on, FYI, here in Georgia, and I'm buying some beer, and I'm at the self-checkout, and that alert comes up where they got to check your ID. So I'm totally like joking with the lady. I'm like, yeah, it's my 21st birthday. And as soon as I told her that, she went, you mean your 48th birthday? And she was dead fucking serious, bro. Because I was like, ah, and she was like, and she said the date, which was like, if that would make me 48.
Yeah.
Like 71 or 70 or whatever, when she was putting in the ID. And I was like, ha, I go, she's being dead fucking serious.
Yep.
And then I was like, damn.
Did you call her asshole?
Nah, I just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't let people get under my skin, but I just laugh at everything, bro. When people rag at me, I don't take shit serious, bro. That's the thing about me.
I would have had to give her a beep. I was kidding.
Probably would have. Bitch. Hey, but how about your boy Mike Tyson, though?
Mike Tyson, he's smart. I will say this, because Mike Tyson is going to get clout no matter what. Like, it's just fucking Mike Tyson, one of the greatest boxers of all time. He's top 5 for sure, you know what I mean? Maybe top 10, right? In my things, he's notoriety-wise, top 5. But, I say overall-wise, top 10. He's smart to come back and do an exhibition, 4 rounds, 3 rounds. Anything outside of that is not going to be in his benefit.
Especially fights too, right?
If he wins 2 or 3 fights and he gets kind of antsy and he fights a guy that's legit, they're going to drag him into the 3rd, 4th round, 5th round. Come on, man. Reality is reality. But a 3 or 4 rounder, huh?
Did you see Evander Holyfield, what he posted? He's training too?
That would be an awesome fight. I would love to see them like 2-minute rounds, 4 rounds.
Hey, what if you're watching? Hey, listen. What if you're watching it and they clinched up and then Tyson bit his other ear?
At this point, I wouldn't even be mad. I would just laugh at it. You know what I mean? Like, it would just...
Hey, that'd be the craziest shit ever in history of life, bro. Considering what happened that long ago, he apologized. Mike Tyson, the guy who smokes weed now, I'm not like that anymore. He starts fighting only for him to bite his ass again.
Hey, I remember sitting there watching that. That this motherfucker just bit his ear. Man. But who you think will win that rematch at this age? One is, I think Evander's a little older, right? 56.
Exhibition style, where how many rounds you say? 3 or 4?
Yeah, 3 or 4 rounds.
I got my money on Tyson. Anything longer? Holyfield.
Okay, yeah. I don't. Tyson has never really been, because he's so passionate and he throws everything with so much passion, energy, even at that age. I mean, when he was younger in his prime, he was a, 6, 7 round guy, right? Where he caught you in the first 6, 7 rounds, you're done.
But if you get in his head, he's done.
Yeah. If you get in his head, oh yeah, he can break him.
Did you see when he fought Lennox Lewis? You saw that one?
Yeah.
He literally stood there and let Lennox Lewis jab him right in the face.
And actually watching Lennox Lewis fight last night, he fought Holyfield. When he beat Holyfield the second time, the first time was a draw. Oh, yeah. He won that fight, by the way. He won both fights. But the second fight, the way Lennox Lewis fights is very, it's actually a really appealing style, because he's jab, hug.
Yeah.
Jab, straight, uppercut, hug, right? So, it's because he doesn't want you to get inside. Beautiful Beautiful technical style.
Yeah, the Tyson was getting tied up.
He's getting tied up.
Not the
Tyson couldn't do nothing. It frustrated the fuck out of him.
Yeah, jab from long out, Duke, and then you hug him.
Hug him. Yep. And that's how you beat Tyson. Right? You stay on the outside, bang, 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 and you start seeing him do this shit like this, you go hug him real quick.
But what if those motherfuckers lands, bro? How ridiculous are those? That motherfucker, man, dude.
I mean, it's the same. It's the same thing with like Ngannou, right? Ngannou is a guy who throws a passion, and so those type of guys, you have to either jam them up or be on the outside and technical, break them down technically, technique, because there's not much technique in what they're doing. Tyson, yes. Ngannou, not really. He's just throwing, chin out, everything, right? So if you can, and that one thing against Ngannou, we should have mentioned him too. Ngannou, when you think about the way he fights, you never go backwards, right? Because anybody, if you back up against anybody, just like a dog, right? Yeah. If you back up against a dog, what is the dog gonna do?
Attack you.
Attack the fuck out of you. So
makes it better for them. Makes it better for them.
Makes it better, easier. With the guy, you have to hit angles. You have to make him turn, because every time he turns, he has to redistribute his weight to throw. Right?
That's how DC got him, right?
That's Stipe.
Yeah, Stipe. Did I say
Stipe? Yeah. Stipe suffocated it and wrestled him.
Yeah.
Suffocate, wrestle. That's one option. But if you want to beat him standing up, you have to do it where literally you're on the outside and you're moving. Right? People have to start hitting him in between his combinations. You know what I'm saying? Because when you catch him, you're going to have open shots because of the weight. And anybody at heavyweight, if I just throw Hail Marys every time, if I connect one, obviously it doesn't matter who I hit, they're done. Right? That's just his game. So in order to beat that game, that's like brawler versus boxer.
Right.
Same thing. You have to box the brawler or out-brawl him. That's that simple.
And that's not a good plan against him.
That's not a good plan. So you have to either suffocate, put him against the fence, body, head, or you have to let him come, start evading, head movement, get outside.
Yeah.
Everything is cut. You know what I mean? Cut. Never backwards. And you wear on him. Jab, uppercut. Jab. And you wear him out until he wilts like a flower.
You need to fight him, bro.
It may be one day. Hopefully.
Shit, man. So how do you feel about these, like the way the fights are being, like Fight Island and like no audience, no crowd?
Well, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
In the last days of Rome, what was the biggest sport?
Battle, killing, right?
Gladiators,
yeah.
Right? So we're seeing the same thing in Babylon, in America. Right? Same thing, bro. History repeats itself.
That's crazy, dude. That's really what it is.
Yeah, history repeats itself.
No other sports are happening, but fighting went through.
Yeah, they're talking about college football. You probably won't see it next fall, right? They're saying college sports in general, because a lot of the professors. So if you have 50% of the professors, the presidents of universities, athletic directors of universities say, we're not going to have sports if there's no students, right? If there's no students, no sports. Half the universities, how the hell do you have sports? You can't, right? That's one. NBA, I could see the NBA coming back. Football, maybe, but a lot of football's revenue is not TV really. It's because of the fact that they have 60,000 people in the stadium.
And then they're buying merchandise.
There you go. That's how you pay these guys.
Damn, dude.
So
right now, huh?
Yeah, because what are you gonna do? Put seats 6 feet apart in the stadium, right? So
sections off.
Your stands will go from 60,000 in some places $100,000, right? 80,000 or something like that. $80,000.
Yeah.
They go from 60,000 to 5,000.
What's
not gonna do it,
right?
Yeah, I could see the skyboxes being open, right?
Yeah.
I could see that. You know what I mean? You have. I don't see sports like because the one thing that they're not really talking about is the fact that the season ticket holders, that money, right? That money, that's what pays a lot of these guys.
Damn.
Right?
Man.
Because these owners are not going to give up no money. They're not giving up shit, man.
Hey, how about the football recruits that like sign letters of intent like in February? Right before the shit happened.
Yeah, but one more thing about the UFC. The reason why the UFC can get away with it is because of how low they pay their fighters. So they're the only one.
Think of that shit, dude.
Yeah, they're the only one without a collective bargaining. So they're able to remember they might not get, let's say, the buku money anymore, but they're not really putting money out like that into the talent. So that's the difference. It's like boxing. Well, it'll be hard to boxing to come back.
Shit, dude.
Yeah. But what was your other question you asked?
Like football players that are college recruits that were signing their letters of intent.
Yeah.
Like the month before everything blew up. Before
Corona. Yeah.
They ain't playing.
They're not gonna play, man. Like something. That's the crazy part, man. That is the crazy part because there's not gonna be any more. Like how do you bring? So the reason why I say the flu is real, right? Every season, 30. This is literally statistically like proof for the pudding. Yeah. 25 to 100,000 people die every year from the common flu. That's a fact, Jack.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So this is having the same numbers as a common flu. The response is what gets me suspicious. Why do we respond to it this way? Why did the whole world do it?
Yeah.
When the common flu kills more people. And also, when you're dealing with the flu, we know that in summertime, the flu is less prevalent. A virus is less prevalent because of the heat. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
So why is it still locked down in the summer?
They talking about July to the end of July. You seen that?
Remember, they said March, they said April, they said May. Now they're telling you July. In July, they're going to tell you September. In September, they're going to tell you December. You know what I'm saying? Right?
And like, okay.
Exactly. People should be asking questions and questions that need to be asked. And that question is why? What's this invisible enemy? What are these things? Why are we locking down like this? Why are you pushing forth bills like HR 6666, the tracer bill?
Oh man, that's scary shit. That one.
But I don't know if you watched my Instagram. I was talking about this
a while ago.
People were calling me crazy.
Was it one of the ones in your car? You're talking in your car?
Yeah.
I saw that one.
Yeah, but people were calling me crazy. And I was saying, this stuff is going to, like, everything is a ruse. They're not slick. But a lot of people just, like yourself, myself, we pay attention. A lot of people don't. Like, I'm talking about 95% do not. They're waiting for Obama to say something, or Trump to say something, or Hillary to say something, or some other Jay-Z or Beyonce to say something, or Cardi B to say something, or
Michael
whoever.
Rappaport. Michael Rappaport?
Michael Rappaport to say something.
Hey, that guy's going hard on Instagram. Did you ever see his shit?
No, now I'm going to go add him and see, because, I just.
Oh, dude. Crazy. He goes live. This happened yesterday. He goes live, and if he has like a bad hater that's in his DMs all the time, he'll invite them to join him on his live and give them a chance to talk shit. So yesterday, he went live and he pinned the dude's name, and he was telling all the people who were watching, yeah, this motherfucker is talking shit. We're giving him a chance to talk shit. And the dude, like, covered his phone, but all he could do is hear him.
Yeah.
He was going off on Rappaport, bro.
And what was you saying to him?
Just telling him, like, he's an angry actor, B-level, you were washed, like anything negative you could think of.
Yeah.
But Rappaport is just like condoning it, bro. Just going along with it.
Yeah, man, you gotta embrace it. I got a lot of haters, and at first it bugs you. You're like, why do people hate so bad? But then you start thinking to yourself, it's because their life is terrible, right? It's because they wish they had information. There's a whole bunch of different reasons why, but a lot of it, the main part is they're not at peace with their life, so they try to make everybody else's life live in hell. And I think that's the reality of a lot of haters, because if nobody's hating on you, that means you ain't doing shit right.
You had a lot of haters on your last UFC fight. I remember that shit.
Yeah, man. I
remember that shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, everybody, but again, that happens. And you said it earlier. You said you get a lot of haters that have never fought a day in their life. The only person that knows their name is their mama.
Dude, I hear some people talking sometimes about like fight I never fought, and I'm like, you can go to the gym right now and sign the waiver and do like sparring, just boxing them. Go do it.
Yeah.
Go do it.
Yeah.
Tell me how good that feels.
Yeah. Hey, come in.
They ain't doing it.
I've never got a challenge like that.
But right? Still, you know what I mean?
Yeah. They won't do it.
They won't do it, bro.
You're dealing with cowards, bro. That's our society. We're dealing with a whole bunch of people who, it's sad though, because people are just miserable. Especially in this day and age, they're fucking miserable, man. Don't know nothing. Like literally.
Your boy 6'9", bro.
You see he's like doing female shit now?
Nah.
He's like doing his hair like a girl, like wearing makeup and shit, talking about like now he's like he's promoting like the whole like asexuality shit.
Is he really?
Yeah, go look it up. Yeah. So it's crazy, bro. So I mean, we all know 6'9" is a CIA mole. Period. He was put on payroll by the CIA in order to infiltrate the gang he was in. They made him famous, and he was in prison, got out for snitching. I mean, you got to think about it like this: if you're a real dude that has a baby mama,
yeah,
wouldn't get his baby mama taken. Baby mama, ran a train on, all that other crazy stuff that happened. You know what I'm saying? Get beat up, get his chain taken. That doesn't happen to real people.
No.
So and he went to prison and told, had him in protective custody, all kinds of stuff. He got out, and now he's trying to validate being a snitch.
That's crazy to me, bro.
It's crazy. Think about it. And so that tells me that literally, and there's people who still listen to him. But look at the people who listen to him. They're retarded. like you ever seen a 6'9" follower? They're either like a little kid who knows nothing, or they're literally retarded. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean that like have no like morals, no ethics, no understanding.
They just want to feel like they're part of something.
Exactly. Like they have no sense of identity, nothing, right? So any real person will be like, man, fuck that guy. Any
Joe
real
Rogan made fun of him yesterday on his podcast.
good. What did he say? What Joe Rogan say?
So I forgot exactly what the topic was, but basically he was telling his guest, he said, look, I have all these tattoos, and because I want to have all these tattoos. If you want to get tattoos or you want to do your hair funny like that idiot Tekashi 6ix9ine, you call him a dipshit. He goes, like that dipshit 6ix9ine, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. But remember, he did that all because that was a part of the culture. So remember, you gotta watch. His name is Daniel. I did research on him.
Yeah.
And he was a private school kid. He was a good kid. They flipped him.
Yeah.
He's a CIA guy, FBI. He's an informant. They gave him that thing. They gave him money. Everything. He signed a deal.
Isn't that crazy, dude?
It happens, but now we know. I'm talking about like now, society. Like you look at guys like everybody, T.I., all these guys. They all sign their life over. Their job is to direct the masses, right? That's why when these situations come up like this coronavirus, they're not saying nothing, right? They're not really doing nothing.
All those people, yeah, they're not.
They're not doing nothing because they've done their job already, and their job was destabilization of the brown communities.
Yeah.
That's their job. And Tekashi 6ix9ine, he's all the lost motherfuckers. He's leading them straight to to Satanism, motherfucker.
That shit's crazy, bro. I can't help but watch it sometimes. It's a train wreck, dude.
Man, you can't, because everything he says is foolish, doesn't make sense, illogical, right? Everything is clout chasing.
That's it. That's all it is.
I can't do that as a person. It's hard for me to like literally clout chase, right? Like if I can't just be me and talk freely, if you don't like what I have to say, I'm not going to change up my God-given narrative that God gave me to be who I am to appease somebody else.
Exactly it.
Guys like that, they have all kinds of different fucking narratives everywhere because they're just trying to pull in as many people as possible. That's how Satan works.
Exactly, bro.
But yeah, that's it, man.
Shit. Anything else, bro? I mean, we've been chatting for a minute, huh?
Yeah, man, I'm good, bro. This is awesome.
Yeah, we got to do this shit at least once a week, but we'll see how people respond to this. Want to plug your other channel real quick? What's the name of your other?
Yeah, go to Pretty Interesting on YouTube, and go follow me at BigPretty.MMA. And Mike, give me your stuff.
So I got the crazy YouTube channel, FightMike MMA. So I pull on MMA stuff. Yeah. But I also got the crazy cholo that I do.
Yeah.
Toker El Cholo. Check it out. It's all on YouTube. I got an Instagram. All right, man.
Brother.
I'll hit you
up.
Have
a great day. And I'll talk to you soon, brother.
Cool. All right, brother.
Take care.
What are you talking about, Willis?